Hey guys, right here I have a 2014 Mazda BT-50 2.2 automatic 4x4. And today I'm going to make a startup and full vehicle tour video of it, show you the features inside and out. So here's the key. Let's go ahead and start it up first. This BT-50 has 1,150 kilometers on it. The BT-50 gets a hydraulic rack and pinion power steering system. Standard on the BT-50 2.2 automatic is a leather-wrapped steering wheel. There is a choice of two transmissions for the BT-50 in Malaysia. 2.2 mid-spec manual and 2.2 high-spec manual gets a 6-speed manual transmission, while the 2.2 automatic and the 3.2 automatic gets a 6-speed automatic with manual shifting via the plus and minus down by the gear lever. Shifting the transmission into reverse will activate the rear parking sensors and its diagram that shows up on the media display. Safety in the BT-50 2.2 automatic consists of 2 airbags, anti-lock braking system with electronic brake force distribution and brake assist, hill descent control, dynamic stability control, traction control, alarm system, and immobilizer. As usual, let's turn on the hazards, lights, front fog lights, take a look at the engine, and roll down the driver's side window. The BT-50 2.2 automatic receives a set of 17-inch 6 twin-spoke alloy rims wrapped in Dunlop Grand Track AT22 265/65 R17 tires. Brakes consists of ventilated discs in front and rear drums. The front suspension gets independent double wishbones with coil springs, with the rear getting rigid leaf springs. The approach angle, departure angle, and ramp over angle for the BT-50 is 27.6 degrees, 27.1 degrees, and 24.4 degrees respectively. The BT-50 has been around since 2006. It was designed to be the successor to the smaller Mazda B-series pickup. The BT-50 that we have in the video is the second generation model that made its debut at the 2010 Australian International Motor Show. Unlike its predecessors that were mostly designed by Mazda and subsequently Ford restyled and rebadged the model as the Ford Courier or the Ford Ranger, the current BT-50 is based on the Ford Ranger T6 instead. While the BT-50 shares most of its underpinnings with the Ranger, only certain parts of the exterior and the interior are common between the two. Underneath the bonnet of the BT-50 is a Ford-derived 2.2-litre, dual overhead cams, 16 valves turbo diesel inline 4 with common rail direct injection. While it is known as the Duratok ZSD 422 within Ford, under Mazda however, it is known as the MZ-CD 2.2. This engine produces 148 horsepower at 3700 rpm and 375 Nm of torque from 1500 to 2500 rpm. The BT-50 has a fuel tank that holds 80 litres of diesel, and based on fuel consumption and emissions data for the equivalent Ranger, the BT-50 should get a combined fuel consumption of 9.4 litres per 100 kilometers and produce 251 grams of carbon dioxide per kilometer. Like its name says, the BT-50 4x4 is four-wheel drive. The second generation BT-50 quietly slipped into the Malaysian market around the end of the third quarter of 2012. At that time, there were three variants available: a 2.2 high-spec manual, a 2.2 automatic, and a 3.2 automatic. Both automatic variants are so-called high-spec models. A 2.2 mid-spec manual was added to the lineup sometime later. All variants of the BT-50 in Malaysia are only available with four-wheel drive and the double cab body. An interesting thing to note is that the previous generation BT-50, known by its UF1T codename, is still being sold alongside the new one, albeit only in one variant, a 2.5 4x4 5-speed manual double cab. Exterior features of the BT-50 2.2 automatic includes automatic halogen reflector headlights, automatic wipers, front fog lights, indicators on the side mirrors, and rear parking sensors. The BT-50's spare tire is located under the rear cargo bed next to the exhaust pipe.
Right down here you do have your speaker together with some storage and a cup holder. Right here you do have your mirror controls, window controls. Only the driver's side is fully automatic in both ways, and you do have your window lock as well. You do have a little clip right here to hold some cards or whatnot. Right down here you do have some storage. The driver's seat in this BT-50 does get full manual adjustments. You have your seat back control right here, seat height, and seat position. All right. So let's go ahead and see how she revs. This BT-50 does get a dual zone automatic climate control system as standard. You do have your fan speed in the middle, different modes, driver side temperature with your automatic and off button, recirculation, rear defrost, front defrost, and your front passenger temperature with maximum air conditioning and air conditioning.
Standard issue on the BT-50 2.2 automatic is an integrated head unit with various media connectivity options, a 3.5-inch display, and 6 speakers for the sound system.
It does actually have quite a nice sound system for a truck. So the screen right there is controlled using your set of controls right here. It is basically the same unit as the one found in the Ford Ranger, just that the buttons have a different layout and the screen has a different color. So as you can see, there are 4 options down below there, and those 4 options actually correspond with the 4 buttons right here. For example, if you wanna hit your song info, which is the one on the far right, you hit this button. Brings up your song information. Scan, hit this button. Your shuffle, you hit this button, and for repeat, hit this button. To go back to your previous menu, just click left. Brings up your USB folders. Click left again, brings up your different media options. You do have USB, auxiliary, and Bluetooth audio streaming. And if you hit left once more, brings up your main menu. You do have CD, radio, your different media options, your Bluetooth telephone menu. You can select a paired phone, turn on Bluetooth, reject calls. And you do have your system menu as well, with your audio settings, with adaptive volume, sound settings, preset equalizers, your traffic news, alternative frequency, and all that. You also have your clock settings with your time and date, 24-hour mode, display settings, this menu right here actually correspond to the buttons right here with your CD, radio, media options, menu, and your Bluetooth telephone menu. Up, down, left, right controls the screen. OK selects the that desired option. You do have your volume and power knob right here. If you do not want to go through the menus to access your sound system settings, just hit this button straight away. And you do have your 10 customizable stations right here for the FM menu. It also doubles up as your Bluetooth telephone keypad. Right up here you do have your CD player. It is MP3 WMA compatible, as shown right there. And you do have your seat crack buttons right here. Right here you do have an electronic central locking for this BT-50. Power folding mirrors. And on the steering wheel you do have your volume controls to the left with your on hook off hook buttons and C crack buttons with your voice control as well. Help.
Help. After the tone, please select either phone, radio, CD player, climate, external device, or directly select dial number, dial name, or store name.
Cancel.
Command cancelled.
The system will walk you through your voice commands if you did not know what to say. On the right spoke, you do have your cruise control. The right stalk houses your light and indicator controls. And the left stalk houses your wiper controls. The steering wheel in this car is tilt only. You adjust it using this lever down here. And to scroll through your different multi-information displays in the instrument cluster, you just hit this button right here. Right now you do have your trip A, trip B, range, average fuel consumption, instant fuel consumption, average speed, outside temperature, and back to your trip A. Right down here you do have some storage together with a power outlet, and right here you have the buttons for your turning off your traction control, downhill assist, and your four-wheel drive lock. You also do have your four-wheel drive controls right here. Now we are in two-wheel drive, four-wheel drive, and four-wheel drive low. Right here you do have a couple of cup holders, another power outlet, storage, a bigger storage down below with armrest above, auto dimming, rear view mirror, your interior lights, sunglass holder, and you do have a sun visor for this side. Alright. So I guess that's it for the startup. We can turn it off right now. And continue with the rest of the tour. Right down here you do have a speaker together with some storage and a cup holder, and your window control right up here. Now for the rear seats, you can locate this strap and flip the seat back down. You reveal some storage right here together with your tire jack. Move the seat back into place, and if you locate this strap down here, pull it, you can move the seat base up, then use this hook right here to hook it into this portion right here, and it stays in place. And while the seat base stays in place, you reveal a couple of storage areas together with a taller load area. It is quite a spacious truck. The driver's seat is in a position that I would be comfortable in, and I have about this much legroom and about this much headroom. However, you only get a single storage pocket that is located on the front passenger seat back. Some storage right here with a power outlet, and no rear center armrest for this one. You do get hooks right above the rear glass. Your rear lights right up there.
In order of length, width and height, the cargo bed measures 1549 mm, 1560 mm and 513 mm. The payload is 1156 kg, while the towing capacity is 3500 kg. There is also a bed liner for the cargo bed and cutouts for cup holders and storage spaces on the left and right sides of the tailgate.
The rear doors do open quite wide and an almost 90-degree angle. You do have adjustable headrests front and rear. The front passenger seat does get full manual adjustments as well. It just loses out on the height adjustment that you can find on the driver's side. You do get a lockable glove box. It is quite a big glove box as well. It does house your auxiliary and USB ports right there. You do have a grip handle right here. And one more right up here. The sun visor for this side does have a vanity mirror. Alright, so let's start it up with the door closed. Alright, so that's it for the startup and full vehicle tour video of this 2014 Mazda BT-50 2.2 automatic 4x4. Thanks for watching and goodbye.